Very good afternoon, everybody. A very good afternoon and welcome to today's Unit 1 class. Okay, I hope all of you are keeping fine, doing good. I know online attendance is looking very poor today. I think the link hasn't gone across or what. We'll wait and see. Everybody, guys, girls, all of y'all, everyone over here, can we get started with? We were in topic number 3 and we were in topic number 3, part 2. We have only one more part, topic number 3, part 3. That will be the last part we do before our exams. I'm going to do that next week, not this week. Okay. Right. Today, I want to do a lot of questions with you all. I want to complete many questions that we haven't completed yet. So today, 2 essay type questions I want to do with you all. Okay. Kavish, can you move to the next chair, please? Move to the next chair. Move to the next chair. Don't move the chair. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Right. Everybody, guys, girls, everyone, let's get moving then. We were in topic 3, part 1, and we were talking about the online environment, how increasingly popular it's becoming. It has got so popular that we don't only use it to socialize, we also use it as an online workspace. Okay, what do you call socializing? But now it has also become an online workplace. Okay, it has also becoming a place where we do our shopping, isn't it? We also do our booking, isn't it? We also do our gaming over there. It's becoming increasingly popular, right? Then guys, that's awesome. It's really good. It's becoming so popular. But then we have something called a digital footprint that's being created about us, because everything you do on the internet is recorded. Everyone okay with this? Every button you click, the amount of time you spend, your location, everything is basically being recorded. So what do you mean by digital footprint? Exactly, a record of a user's online activity. Can we say an impression of them? By looking at their online activity, can you have an impression of the person? You can judge their interests, you can judge their activity, you can judge their future plans, isn't it? So this is what we call digital footprint, isn't it? And every user has their own digital footprint. Okay. And guys, how do organizations use this digital footprint? How do online organizations use your digital footprint? To personalize the data. Very good. For example, Amazon survives. I mean, they thrive on your personal data. They want to know what your interests are. Only when they know your interests, they can properly serve you. Isn't it? Amazon has over what? Over a million, maybe over 1 billion products they have. Okay, boys, all of you. Amazon has over 1 billion products. If they are to serve you, they need to know your interests. Based on that only they serve you. Why is social media so addictive? Because they know what your interests are. When they know what your interests are, they make sure that that content comes in front of you. Are we okay with this? Then guys, girls, when it came to your footprint, you'll remember we learned 2 words, active and passive. Which one are you consciously aware of? You are in control of which one? Your active digital footprint, isn't it? Your active digital footprint is in your control. Give me examples of it. Your active digital footprint will be what? Posts that you put, comments, go on. Your posts, your comments, what else? Items you ordered online, emails you sent, what else? These are things you're consciously making others know about it. Okay, these are what we call active digital footprint. And what is an example of your passive digital footprint? You're not really aware of it being collected. Data collected by cookies. Data collected by cookies, a lot of it comes under passive digital footprint. Okay, the website that you came from, how much of time you spend, what buttons you click, what was your location, what was your IP address. Is it clear? These are examples of what we call passive digital footprint. You're not fully aware of it. Everyone okay with this? And then guys, girls, everybody, we also spoke about online communities. I showed you a couple of videos. Remember? Okay, when it comes to online communities, the problem with it is so much of information about you can be gathered without you even realizing it. Remember the video I played for you? This guy was claiming himself to be a fortune teller. He can look at you and tell you personal things about you. And people were amazed. People were shocked. Remember the video, right? Okay, and then he showed how he gathers information. How does he gather? Simply from people's social media posts. Simply from what they post, a lot of information about them can be gathered. Okay, guys, can there be any benefit to people from their footprint? I mean, digital footprint, not footprint. Can people enjoy any benefit from their footprint? Do some people depend a lot on their digital footprint? Nobody? Everyone, what do you think? There are certain users who rely heavily on their digital footprint, right? So, for example, think about influencers. Influencers want to be known as a specialist in a specific category, isn't it? You have influencers, they want to be known as a food taster, as a food reviewer, isn't it? So they keep sharing content about their dealings in the food industry, isn't it? They keep sharing content about the restaurants they visited. Some people want to be known as a millionaire, they want to be known as rich people. Okay, right. So what is it telling you? Some people, they use their footprint, their digital footprint, to their benefit. Okay, you want to be known as a millionaire, you want to be known as a person who's crazy about vehicles and as an expert in vehicles, you want to be known as a chef on the internet. Okay, sometimes you want people to know you in a certain way. Then you will be using your footprint to pass that message. You will be consciously sharing videos, posting comments, following pages, so that people automatically have an impression that you are so and so. Everybody okay with this? So now everybody, we move on to another part called monetization opportunities. How can you earn from these online platforms? Okay, what are the possible ways to earn from these online communities? Okay, so can we all move down to page number 10? We saw the online communities, we saw how increasingly popular they are becoming. Okay, now we are going to talk about how can you earn from them. So let's move down to page number 10, everybody. Can we all come down to page number 10? Before you all go down to page number 10, can you all just have a look at page number 9? The different communities we spoke about. Can everyone have a look at the different communities we spoke about? So we had Facebook, we had Instagram, we had Reddit, we had TikTok, Pinterest, WeChat, and there are even more. There are even more. You can take Snapchat, LinkedIn. We have even more. I have just mentioned only a few over here. These are communities that can bring people together based on a common interest or relationship. Okay, right. Now let's move down. Everybody, monetization opportunities provided by online communities. Right. Can you guys read that first paragraph? So the monetization opportunities to actually earn from these communities can offer value to both the members and the creators. Agree? Okay, it offers value for both the members. The members of the community also benefit from the content. Also, those who are posting the content, they also benefit from it. How do they do that? Let's talk about it. Number one, use of customer data with targeted advertising. Everybody, all these social media platforms, the moment you install them, they ask you for access to various parts of your phone. Agree or disagree? They tell you we need access to your location, access to your microphone, access to your contacts, access to your gallery, access to your keyboard. They ask you access for all these parts. Why do they need access to all these parts? So they can the more information they have, the better they can serve you. Agree? The more they know about you, the better they can serve you. Everybody okay with this? So then what do these platforms do? They give you a product for free. They give you a service for free. Facebook doesn't charge you a cent for you to be on their platform. Instagram doesn't charge you a cent for you to be on their platform. Isn't it? They don't charge you, and they're giving you something so complicated, entirely free. So where are they making their money from? They are making their money by telling organizations, look, we know what our members are interested in. Instagram tells organizations, we know where they live, we know where they travel, we know what phone they use, we know what they're interested in, we know what they're afraid of, we know what their future plans are. Agree or don't agree? Instagram knows so much about you. They know where you live, they know where you daily travel to, they know who your regular contacts are, they know who you interact with, they know what are your future plans. Just from your keyboard, they can figure out what your future plans are. So what do? They tell organizations, we know our members from A to Z, we know them. From top to bottom, we know them. So if you have a product that only a specific audience will be interested in, you give us a product and you pay us, we will show it to the right people. You get it, guys? They say we will show this ad to the right people. So we'll pick up a simple example. Let's say, for example, everybody, let's say, for example, I own a hotel in, we'll say, for example, in Bentota. Bentota is a sea area, right? It's a, what do you call it? It's a, there was a word for it. If you're located near the beach, what do we call it? It's a water area. It's an area, what do you call it? It's an ocean area. So a hotel in Bentota can tell Facebook specifically who to show this ad to. They want to promote their hotel. They want to increase the number of customers coming to their hotel. So the hotel can tell Facebook, show this to people who have expressed an interest in Bentota. They have done some search in Bentota, or for Bentota, or they have done any searches on booking.com. Is it clear? Or for example, they have searched for flights to Sri Lanka. Or for example, they have done any related, search towards hotel, tourism, beaches, jet skiing, water surfing, windsurfing. If they have searched for any of these terms, show this ad to them. Is it clear? So this particular hotel, they are using Facebook to show their ads, not to everybody. They are showing these ads only to certain individuals. So what do we call this? We call this targeted advertising. Okay, now guys, you tell me, do you guys benefit from targeted ads? Imagine you're only seeing ads that are relevant to you. Don't you benefit from it? I personally benefit a lot from it. I don't have to spend time looking for what I want. Ads keep popping up in front of me. Makes life so much easier for me, right? Isn't it? So the members also benefit. What about the hotel in Bentota? Do they benefit? Higher chance of making a sale or lower chance of making a sale? Higher chance of making a sale, right? Because the ad is only being shown to people who actually showed an interest in water activities, who actually showed an interest in flying to Sri Lanka, who actually showed an interest in Bentota area. You get it? Only these people see the ad. So a higher chance of making a sale. Is it clear? So what does Facebook do? Facebook says, we know our audience. You give us your product. We will advertise it to them. Obviously not for free. You need to pay us. Everybody okay with this? So this is what we call use of customer data with targeted advertising. And they make lots and lots of money through this. Everybody okay with this? Right. Can you guys read this paragraph now? Can everyone read this paragraph? The use of customer data in targeted advertising, specific individuals only will see it. Akash shouldn't have that tute. Come and take it. Okay. Is a very common practice in digital marketing. It involves what? Collecting lots of data, analyzing it, and then using it to attract the customer, leveraging it. Okay, you know their interests, you know their plans, you know their activity. Using that information, you show them the right ads to deliver personalized advertisements to individuals based on their preferences, behaviors, and demographics. Everybody, you know something? On Facebook, you can create ads to be shown to people who only visited your website. No, my wording is wrong. You can create ads on Facebook to be shown to people who visited your website. So only those who visited your website will see this ad. You get it? Have you guys, I don't know, you guys have seen this ad. It comes like this. Hi, we saw you had an interest in our products, or they say something like very catchy. They say like, we know you're interested in us. They say like what? Hi, we saw you visit our website. Did you have any issues with it? Now, everybody doesn't see this ad. Only you see this ad. You get it? Why did you see this ad? Because Facebook tracked your activity on the internet and they saw you went to what you call daraz.lk, but you didn't purchase anything. You just saw the items and then came out of it. So now Daraz has told Facebook, show this particular ad only to users who visited our site. Or for example, only show this ad to users who added items to the cart but did not check out. You get it? They added items to the cart but did not check out. Only these customers will see the ad. Everybody okay with this? This is what we call targeted advertising. Okay, so Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they make money by showing ads to, by showing targeted advertisements. Okay, monetization opportunity number 1. Okay, can you guys read it to yourselves now? Targeted advertisements are designed to be highly relevant to the individual viewer. You will see ads that you're actually interested in. Okay. This personalization often includes using the person's name. Sometimes they would address you by your name. Okay. Referencing past interactions or purchases and showing products or services that align with their interests. Everybody okay with this? Think about Daraz, guys. Daraz knows what items you're interested in. So when you get onto Daraz, they don't just show you random items on the product. First time, they might show you random items. Second time you come on their site, they know what you're interested in. They know what category, what brand. Okay. Based on that, they will then start showing you ads. Everybody okay with this? Okay. Right. So method number 1, targeted advertising. Method number 2, we have something called pay per click. Everyone, why don't you all look at me first? Pay per click. You know how pay per click works? Everybody, when you're developing a website, you can rent out space on your website to Google Ads. Did you hear what I told you all? When you're developing a site, whatever site, let's say we're developing a site for Platinum, or you're developing a site about yourself, and you want to earn from the site now, what you can do is spaces on your website, you can rent it out to Google Ads. But Google Ads doesn't pay you a rent. Google Ads will pay you every time somebody clicks on their ads. Did you get what I told you? Google will place ads on your website. It'll keep popping up here and there. Ads will keep popping up. Every time a user clicks on those ads, you get a very, very, very small commission. A very small amount is paid to you. Okay? However, if you have a large volume, 10,000 users a day, 20,000 users a day, 30,000 users a day, when you have a large volume of users coming onto your site and this large volume is clicking on ads, you can earn a decent amount from it. You get it? The thing is, you need to have a site where there's a large volume of users coming onto your site. You get it? You need a lot of users to come onto your site. Then only chances of them clicking on these ads go up. But if you have a few users coming onto your site, chances are going to be generally low. Everybody okay with this? So can you guys see, for example, take Newswire, Daily Mirror. Okay, what do? They offer the news for free and they earn two ways. I'll take Daily Mirror. We'll take Daily Mirror. Daily Mirror has fixed places where they place ads. Now look at this. Okay. So this is, I think, Yartel ad. Yartel, I remember it was Yartel. Okay. So this is the Yartel ad. And I don't want to be subscribed. Now they'll have ads appearing in various places where they haven't placed any ads. Okay. They should have. Okay. Anyway, no ads. And also I'm using an ad blocker. Everybody, can you all see over here? I have an ad blocker. Can you all see on this page, 110 ads have been blocked. In total, 19,000 ads have been blocked. The moment I disable this, what's going to happen? The moment I disable this, a variety of Google ads will start appearing. Now, Daily Mirror can do it because they have a huge number of users coming onto their site. So there is a high chance that users will be clicking on these ads. Everybody okay with this? Look at this site also. This is another news site. The news is given to me for free. But here and there, you should see advertisements where they haven't placed. Anyway, if you click over here, guys, can you all see the ad blocker? On this page, 95 ads have been blocked. In total, 20,000 ads have been blocked. Okay, these are generally all Google ads popping up all over the place, trying to get you to click on them. Everyone okay with this? Okay, sounds good. So can you all now read pay per click? You earn from every click. So everybody, wrong place. So everybody listen carefully. Let's say you're running a website. Boys, girls, everyone look at me below. Let's say you're running a site about what? Your website is sharing information on how to get six packs, for example. Okay. You're sharing gym advice. You're sharing gym advice. Okay. How to work out, how to train, how to build, how to, various things you're sharing. And you're giving this information out for free. How can you make money on your website? If you have a large follow base, people coming to your website and reading your information, what can you do? You can then start placing ads on your site. And specifically, what type of ads would you place? You have a large number of users coming onto your sites to learn how to train, how to work out, how to build muscle, how to do dieting, all that they come onto your site. So obviously, what type of ads would you display? Would you share ads about online gaming and apps and what you call high education? No. What type of ads would you choose? You would choose ads related to what? Protein and workouts and what else? What do we call this powder that you all take? What? Create? It's a brand name. No, there's a different whey protein. We call it whey protein, right? You would share ads about whey protein, and there was another one, supplements, right? You would share ads about supplements to be taken and where you can purchase gym equipment, and isn't it? Those ads are the ads that you will tell Google to display on your site because higher chance of users clicking it, right? Everybody okay with this? So everybody, now can you all read it now? Pay per click. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so everybody, can you all read pay per click now? Pay per click is where you show ads and you earn for every click that takes place. The amount that is paid is very, very smaller, but over a large volume, you can earn a decent amount. In which advertisers pay a fee each time one of their ads is clicked by a user. Do you know the same happens on Google also? Everyone look at this. If I come onto Google search, guys, girls, look here. If I were to come onto Google search and if I were to type develop an e-commerce site, Sri Lanka. Can you all see over here? Nobody's advertising now. Let's change the wording now. Develop a website, Sri Lanka. Yes, can you guys see? Sponsored results. Can you all see? What? Antaira Solutions, Weblanka, they come under sponsored. Sponsored means what? These two companies have paid Google to display their website at the top. You get it? So every time you click on it, they will be charged for it. You get my point? Every time you click on these links, these two companies will be charged. This is what you call pay per click. It can happen two ways. It can happen on Google search. It can also happen on websites. Sounds good? Okay, right. Can you guys read it now? PPC is commonly associated with search engine advertising, particularly on platforms like Google Ads. So obviously you will have a budget. And guys, some people ask me a question like this. What if I just keep clicking on this link? Will they be billed? You just keep opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. They're going to be billed, right? Answer is no. This is run by AI as well. There's an element of AI. It can detect that this is spam clicking. You get it? It can then detect, you know what? It's coming from the same IP address, from the same location, from the same MAC address. Okay, it's a fake click. Okay, it's a spam click. Okay, right. Keep reading it, guys, girls, all of y'all. In search engine PPC, in search engine pay-per-click, advertisers select keywords or search term. You know what that means? You know what that means? When you're setting up your pay-per-click ad, you can tell Google, for what words do you want your ad to come up? You get it? You can say when people search for web development, e-commerce site, Sri Lanka. Okay, when people search for these words, I want my website to show up. Everybody okay with this? You can tell Google, for what words do you want your ad to show up? Okay. When a user enters one of these keywords into a search engine, the ad becomes eligible to be displayed. Are we good? When a user clicks on the ad, what happens? They are directed to the advertiser's landing page. Are we all good? Okay. Where they can learn more about the product or service and potentially make a purchase or take another desired action. Okay, everybody. The advertiser, the company that's placing the ad is charged a fee for this click. Everyone okay with this? I have so far, boys, all of y'all, I have so far given you all two methods. What was method number one? Adil over there. Kavish, sleeping time. Come on. We're speaking about some serious stuff over here. What are the two methods we spoke about? Targeted marketing, okay, where you tell the platform to show the ad to certain individuals and you pay the platform for it. Okay. Method number two is pay per click. Okay. That's why, guys, for example, if I go to Ikman, do you understand this notification now? I'll go to Ikman. Okay. Do you all understand this notification? Give it a second. Everyone saw this? What are they saying? Please disable your ad blocker. They are saying they want to serve me better, but in reality, what are they trying to do? They are telling me, for the best experience on Ikman, please disable your ad blocker. Does your experience get better when there is no ad blocker? It's going to get worse, right? But they can't tell that, right? So instead, what do they say? They say something like this. Okay, so the moment I disable my ad blocker, what's going to happen? Google ads are going to be popping all over the place. It will be really annoying for me, but beneficial for them, because if I click on these ads, they earn a small commission. Okay, obviously they can't say that. So they say something like this for a better experience. Okay. All right, I'm closing this then. All right, guys, girls, can you all keep reading now? The next one, selling of customer data. Selling of customer data. Can you guys read this? Selling customer data within the context of monetizing online communities is a practice that can bring about a lot of problems for you. Okay? It can bring about a lot of problems for you if you're selling customer data. Generally, what do organizations do? Organizations don't sell the data. Now, for example, everyone, I'll give you all an example. when you create an add-on Ickman, within minutes, within hours, you get SMSs from various other platforms. Have you guys ever noticed that? If you put a vehicle for sale on Ickman, guys, just wait for about an hour or two. A few other platforms will start messaging you. How did they get your number? They get your number from Ickman. Is it clear? They have what you call an agreement with Ickman, or maybe they are manually taking your telephone numbers. I don't know. Sometimes they have Ickman allows you to advertise for free, right? So where are they making their money from? They have to be making their money from somewhere, right? So sometimes what they could be doing, I don't know if they're doing it, they could be then selling this data to interested individuals. You never read the terms and conditions, right? None of us ever read the terms and conditions. No, we just say agree and we go ahead. In those terms and conditions, they would have mentioned this data will be used, to send you relevant emails, personalized marketing information. Okay. So certain organizations, they make their money, they give you the service for free. And what do they do with your data? They sell your data to interested organizations. Everybody okay with this? Can you guys read it now? So I'm sorry, can you look at me again? Let's say you're running a fitness website. So what you would tell the users is what? Subscribe to my newsletter to get weekly emails about various workouts that you can do. Okay, and you allow them to subscribe for free. Okay, so what do you ask in the subscription form? You ask them for their name, for their contact number, and for their email. You give them the subscription for free. What do you do with the collected data? Now, who will subscribe? Who will subscribe? People who are actually interested in working out now. Isn't it? People who are actually interested in working out only will subscribe now. You got all their data. You got their name, you got their contact number, you got their email. Now, what do you do with this data? You go and share this data with companies that are selling what? Gym equipment, companies that are selling whey protein, companies that are selling anything related to working out, anything related to fitness. You go and sell this data to them. Okay, so then these companies will use this data to promote their products to or sell their products to. Okay, guys. So this is method number 3, where you can sell customer data to earn. Okay, can you guys read it? But there is a major privacy concern. I'll give you an example. When I was working in the school, there was a bank. Let's not say the name of the bank because this class is recorded and I upload it also. So there was a bank. You know what they did? They had an art competition. They had an art competition for the primary school students. Okay, and the winner was getting a savings account with 5,000 rupees deposited in it, and they can only withdraw it after they are 18 years or something. The winner of the art competition. Sounds like a good deal. The bank is organizing a competition, art competition, and the one who comes first gets 5,000 rupees gets a free bank account with 5,000 rupees deposited. Second place gets 3,000. Third place gets 1,000 rupees. Something like that, basically. Okay, but in return, what do they want from the school? In return, they want the child's details plus the parents' details of every participant. You get it? In return, the agreement that they had with the school is we have this competition, and these are the prizes that we're offering. In return, we want to know about every child's detail we want. We also want to know about their parents. We want the parents' contact number, where they live. Okay? We want that information as well. So when they get this information, they now start approaching parents saying what? Why don't you open a bank account with us? Why don't you take life insurance with us? Why don't you take vehicle insurance with us? All these kind of promotions they start selling to parents. Okay. So this is an example of selling customer data. Can you guys read it now? Okay. So you collect the data and then you sell it to a third party organization. So online communities generally, how do they get the data? They get it from user registration, from your profile, from user generated content that you put out yourself, and user interactions. Okay. The data can be what? Demographic information, like what? Your gender, where you're from, your job. Okay. Behavioral patterns. Okay. Preferences. Online communities may have agreements or partnerships with third-party organizations such as marketing agencies or data brokers. These agreements may include provisions for sharing or selling user data. Okay. Guys, all of y'all, in dialogue, let's say Platinum wants to send an SMS. We want to send an SMS talking about our new full-time batch, 2027. Let's say, for example, we want to send an SMS promoting our full-time 2027 batch. You can approach Dialogue and you can tell Dialogue exactly who to send the message to. So you can tell them send it to only postpaid customers who are having a monthly bill of more than 5,000 rupees, who are married, who are having children. You can tell them specifically who to send this ad to who to send this SMS to. Dialog will not give you the numbers. What will Dialog do? Dialog will send that SMS to the criteria that you gave. Everybody okay with this? Based on the criteria that you told them, they will send this SMS only to these individuals, only to these customers. Are we okay with this? Okay, and in turn, they charge you for it. Okay, for every customer that falls in that criteria, they'll charge you 2 rupees, 3 rupees, they'll charge you. Are we all okay with this? Right, can you guys keep reading it? Third-party organization can use the acquired user data for targeted advertising campaigns. Okay, online communities that sell user data can generate revenue from these transactions. Okay, everybody? Right, we have another method which we call paid subscription. Everyone know about paid subscription, right? So if I'm running a website about fitness and workout and all that, what can I do? I can give free content, and I can also say, if you want even more information about the 3 steps that you can do to lose 5 kilos in a month, 10 kilos to a month, you need to subscribe. When you subscribe, you will have to pay a monthly fee. Everybody okay with this? So another method is paid subscriptions, okay, where you can charge them a monthly fee, annual fee, in order for them to get access to services which other customers do not get. Can you guys read it? Paid subscription are a revenue model in which users pay a recurring fee, monthly fee, yearly fee to access premium content, features. Oh, everyone know about YouTube Premium? YouTube, you can use YouTube for free, but they will keep bothering you with what? With ads. Can you play in the background? You can't play in the background. Okay, but if you pay 999 rupees a month, they give you some extra features. You can play in the background, no ads will play. Okay, this is what you call a subscription. Okay, I'll give you guys another example. Look at this website, Forbes. Forbes.com. If I come to Forbes.com, everyone look here. First, I think they give me only 3 articles for free. So I'll open up 3 articles. Okay, I'll open up the first article. Just go through it for some time. Let's just go through this article for some time. Then let's read the next article. Second article. As I remember, 3 articles are for, sorry, wrong place. You guys saw the advertising Walmart site on their site. You saw this? They're advertising best early Black Friday deals at a glance. So definitely these companies are paying for their links to appear over here. Okay, let's open. There you are. Everyone saw this? The best deals on product worth buying. Give us your email address if you want to be subscribed to. Now, they're not charging me for this, but now check this out. I'll open up another article. Let's just go into Forbes. Let's read another article. Trump approval. Then let's go back and read another article. Here you are. Okay, they're asking me to disable my ad blocker because they earn on ads. If you block ads, how are they going to earn? So they are forcing me to disable my ad blocker. And if I do not want to disable my ad blocker, then I need to subscribe to them. Can you guys see the subscription fee? How do I take this away? Here, can you all see there is a subscription fee somewhere here? It should appear. Let's go to the home page. Can you all see somewhere over here? I can't zoom in. Subscribe less than $1.5 a week. Okay. This is what you call a subscription fee here. So can you guys read it to yourselves, everybody? So paid subscription provides a steady and predictable source of revenue for the online platform. So normally subscription fees are automatically deducted from your account every month, every year, whatever the package is. Okay. Right. Can we, so far we have gone through what? Paid subscription. We then spoke about what? Targeted marketing, targeted advertising, pay-per-click. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at another one. Selling of customer data. Okay. Let's have a look at another one. Let's move down. Everybody, can you all see the next one? Sponsored content. Okay. So have you all seen certain talk shows, certain podcasts? What do they do in the middle of the podcast? What do? They promote a certain product, right? So for example, there is a show that many people are watching. In the middle of the show, what do they say? This show was brought to you by this particular company. They have the best this, they have the best that. Is it clear? That's an example of sponsored content. Or for example, again, let's take the example of fitness. When you are talking about fitness, you promote a certain whey protein. You promote a certain whey protein, or you promote a certain gym equipment from a certain brand. This is what we call sponsored content. They pay you to talk good about them. They pay you to promote them. Okay? Can you guys go through it? Sponsored content is created or financially supported by an external organization, brand, or individual. So sponsors will collaborate with the community or community administrators to promote their message, product, service, or cause. Okay? So sponsored content should align with the interests. So you're talking about fitness. The products that you promote should also be related to fitness. You talking about something else is going to be useless. Okay? So can you all see examples of sponsored content? Number one, you can have something called a sponsored post. So on your website, you can have a post. Or for example, you have a large follow base. Many people are following you. On your social media feed, you can have a sponsored post where you promote a different brand, a different restaurant. Okay? You're paid to do it. Okay? If you're very good with writing, you can do a sponsored article promoting a certain brand, promoting a certain product. Okay? Then you can have a sponsored discussion or Q&A session. You know what that means? You have a Q&A session, question and answer session, and in that session, you heavily promote a certain product. So whatever questions people ask, you try to include the answer with buying a certain product. Okay? Then you can have video content, a sponsored video content. Then certain companies, when they start new, they want to increase their follower base, they want to increase the interactions. What do? They have something called a giveaway. You offer a gift for everybody, for one person from the group that participates. So you get many people willing to participate to stand a chance to win whatever you're offering. Okay, these are examples of sponsored content. Okay. Everyone, there are some that they haven't mentioned yet. Anyone knows the meaning of affiliate marketing? Has anyone heard about affiliate marketing? So generally on YouTube and all, you can find affiliate marketing. What do? So for example, if I used to check this, where is he? So for example, let's say you want to develop a website. So for example, I can do a tutorial on how to develop a website. And then everybody, I can, what do you call? I'll show it to you all. YouTube. So we'll go to a so there is this person, he does website development tutorials. Oh, that's me now. Okay. So he does tutorials on how to develop a website. Okay, various websites you can learn how to develop from scratch to a complete site he does. Okay, now if you look at the description of his videos, I'll just pick one. I'm Neshik from blogtute.com and today so now you need hosting now. So he will recommend a particular hosting company. Then you need a theme now. He will recommend a certain theme and he will provide the links over here. Can you guys see over here? He gives you the links. Okay. So if you want the, what do you call? If you want a plugin called Elementor, you can go through his website to get it. So every time you make a purchase through the link that he provided, he gets a small commission. You get it? This is known as affiliated marketing. Okay, you promote a product and everybody who purchases the product, you get a commission for it. Okay, so he gives a link and he says, if you want to purchase this, go through my link. And when you go through his link, you're getting a discount as well. Okay, and for every purchase you make, he gets a commission. This is known as affiliated marketing. Okay, so for example, if I'm doing videos on fitness, I would tell, if you want to purchase this really awesome equipment which I'm using in the video, it's so soft, it's so, what do you call, hard, or it's so, I don't know, easy to move or anything, whatever it is that you tell, you then tell them, below I have given you the link so that you can easily find the product. Is it clear? So every time somebody clicks on that link, clicks on that link and actually purchases the product, I get a commission from them. Okay, this is known as affiliated marketing. Okay. All right, guys, girls, we're going to move away from here and we're going to start doing some past paper questions. I don't think we will start part 3 today, but if we do finish our questions on time, we can start part 3 here. Okay, right. Everybody, guys, girls, let me first do the questions I plan to do with you all. Where is it? It's over here. Everybody, can you all move on to topic 3, part 2, question 4, 5, and 7. So there are some essay type questions there. Topic 3, question 4, 5, and 7. Yes, everybody, let's get busy. Many educational organizations such as schools and universities provide online learning environments that are used locally and remotely. Okay. Alex's university biology course includes field work. You know what field work means, right? On-site work. Okay. One fieldwork task is to study plants in their natural habitat in an area which is 500 kilometers from the university. Everyone okay with this? He needs to work on other parts of his course whilst he is away and meet deadlines. So it's a he. Okay. He needs to work on other parts of his course whilst he is away and meet deadlines. His accommodation, wherever he lives, has internet access, but there are no university staff or support service on site. The university provides an online learning environment for all students. Discuss how the learning environment could help Alex. They're giving you 6 marks. Can you all give me 3 points and describe it to me? So boys, girls, can we decide upon 3 points of how an online environment could help Alex? You all understood Alex's situation, right? He has to, what do you call, carry out field work, which is generally quite far away from the university here. Okay. His accommodation has internet access. Internet access is available, but there are no university staff wherever he is. So how could the online learning environment help Alex? Kavesh over there, all of y'all, what's wrong? So you all know who Alex is. He's a student. He's trying to complete his university course. Okay. He's situated far away from the university. His coursework or fieldwork is also quite far away from the university. So go on. Everybody, what does an online learning environment contain? What would it contain? Everyone? Let's start. What would an online learning environment contain? What would be inside it? If you were to log into it, what would you see inside it? Kenneth, what would you see in an online learning environment? So, for example, Platinum has an LMS, right? Do you know that? What does LMS stand for? Sorry? Something. Come on. What does LMS stand for? Learning Management System. So, what do you see when you log into it? Have you ever logged into it? You logged. What did you see when you logged in? You had to choose. Had to choose what? Choose the course. Okay. When you chose the course, what did you see next? It's not working. What a lovely excuse. It's not working. The price of what? Right? What do you mean by the price? Guys, come on, you're not thinking now. When you log into an LMS, when you log into an online learning environment, what would you see? Home page. So what? You can see course material such as recordings. Okay, of the course. Okay. You can see course material. So Alex would be able to see his course material. So what's the big deal? Yes. So what's the big deal if he can see his course material? He can learn more and get more knowledge. Guys, based on the situation, you all know he's far away from the university. He has so many other things to do. Okay. Sorry, he can catch up on missed classes. Okay. Can we say something like this? When he logs, shall we first talk what the online learning environment typically would contain? We'll first talk about that. Then we can talk about how he can use it now. Everybody okay with this? Okay, so let's start. Okay, the online learning environment would typically contain the following. Okay, would typically contain the following. Now, can you all tell me? So he said course material such as recorded classes, okay, textbook, what do you call, digital books, anything else? Recorded classes, digital books, and reference sites. Okay, so generally, in terms of course material, this is what you would see: recorded classes, digital books, and reference sites, websites that you can go and visit to gather more information about whatever you're learning. Okay. Okay, upcoming classes, as in, you mean the timetable. Okay. So it would contain course materials. Okay. Further, okay, I'm gonna now start talking about this. So who are we talking about? Alex. So Alex would be able to access his past classes through the online learning environment, and watch them wherever he is located, at, and further, wherever he is located at, and he can watch them wherever he is located at, and at any time that is convenient for him. Further, he can watch recorded classes at a pace that is comfortable for him. You know what this means? When you watch a recorded class, can you pause the class and take down your notes? Can you rewind? Can you fast forward? Can you skip certain parts? You can, isn't it? Okay, further, he can watch recorded classes at a pace that is comfortable for him. Right. Something else we can talk about? Typically, now think about Google Classroom. How do you guys submit your homeworks? Today is the deadline for one of them also. Kenneth, it's like you have no idea what's happening over here, right? Are you in the class group? Sure. You have to check for that also. This tells a lot about you to me. You don't even know if you're in the class group or not. In Google Classroom, what do you guys do? Do you guys have to physically come to me to give me your homeworks? No. You can submit wherever you are located using almost any device, as long as you're connected to the internet, right? As long as you are connected to the internet, you can submit it wherever you are. Okay. Next, the online learning environment, would have assignment submission tools, so Alex can submit his assignment work wherever he is located, as long as he is connected to the internet. Right. Anything else you would like to add here? We have only spoken about 2 points. Give me another point, Vilo. Akash, what do you think? We spoke about watching recorded classes. We spoke about submitting assignments. Something else we can talk about? What do you think? Connect with other students, only students. Generally, if I'm developing a online learning environment, more than connecting with other students, I will be focusing on connecting students with the teachers, right? Because look here, why do you think they mention this? Everyone stop for a second. Why do you think they mention this? His accommodation has internet access, but there are no university staff. Like, why specifically mention this? Because they want you to talk about it in the online learning environment. The online learning environment will have features or facilities where students such as Alex can directly message their respective tutors and clear out whatever doubts they have or receive support on whatever topic they are in. Okay, Kavish, are you with me? Okay. Right. So shall we also talk about that then? Further, features, or you can say further, the online learning environment would contain communication tools or communication systems where Alex can communicate or can message his tutors and batchmates, okay, in order to have his doubts cleared. Okay, everybody have a look at the marking scheme thereafter. Okay, there'll definitely be answers you guys never thought about, I never thought about. Look at the marking scheme, please. Okay, question number, what was this number? Question number 4, look at the marking scheme, everybody. Read out some answers we never spoke about. Read out an answer we never spoke about, Vilo. We never considered, we never thought about. Adil, what do you see there? I can't hear you. Can work on all schedule. What can work on schedule? What does that mean? You can work on your own schedule. Didn't we say that here? Further, he can watch record at a place that he is comfortable at any time that is convenient for him. We already said that, no? Okay. Anything that we didn't say in the marking scheme? Maintenance of?
Links will help mental well-being.
I'm sorry, I didn't get you. Maintenance of?
Links. They say links.
Links.
Yeah. Will help mental well-being and Motivation.
I didn't understand that. I'll check the mark. Links LINKS.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. Give me a second. Topic 3, part 2. No, it was question number 4. Everyone read the marking scheme, guys. Make it a habit. When you finish a question, first do it on your own. Then compare with the marking scheme. What were the answers you never thought of? So here it says, can work, where we said that can work across different time zones. We kind of said that. Can work to their own schedule. Also, we kind of said that. May need to be at a location for some time for observation of plant growth. Okay. Improve support, we said the first point. Supervision of studies, we didn't say that. Queries about, we kind of said this, he can contact the lecturer or team, what do you call, classmates, okay. Submit drafts of his work, we said that through what? We said assignment submission tools will be there where he can submit his work. He doesn't have to come to the university to submit it. Wherever he's located, through his device, through the online learning environment, he can submit it. I also didn't understand this maintenance of links will help mental well-being and motivation. I didn't understand this. Able to access university resources, we mentioned that. We have basically mentioned all of them, no? Their wording is a bit different, but pretty much. Okay, wait. I'm not done. Can you read how to get 6 marks? Demonstrates accurate and relevant knowledge and understanding throughout. Guys, how do you get understanding? How do you show that you have understood it? By giving examples. When you can support your description with an example, you're showing the examiner, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. There's an example to support it. Everybody okay with it? So let's make it a habit. For 6-mark question and 12-mark questions, we present examples. That shows we have understood what we're talking about. Okay. Applies understanding coherently. You know, coherently means in order, one by one, you have applied it. Okay. And a fully developed discussion. Okay. That's how you achieve your 6 marks. Okay. Right. Let's move away from here. Question number 5 then, please. Everybody, question 5. Employees can work from home or on the move using an online environment with access to the internet. They can store and access files in the cloud. State 2 other ways employees can work together to collaborate in an online environment. So one method is the cloud storage. What else can be used? What else exists in an online working environment that can help employees work together? I showed you a video about Microsoft Teams, right? Just pick up those features. What does Teams have to get teams to work together? Somebody said something. What do you say? Video conferencing. That's the most obvious one, right? Video conferencing. Everybody has to come together in order for the meeting to happen, isn't it? Very good. Shall I say group chat? Just to be safe. Group chat. Group chat. Then what do you call applications which run on the server and users from their own device can work on those applications? Microsoft Teams had that feature. One PowerPoint file, many people can work upon. One Word document, many employees can work upon. In the video I played, I showed you all that. What do we call that? The application is not on your local storage. It's on the server computer storage. Collaborative working means working together. What's the feature? The application is not on your local storage. It's on the server. Because it's on the server, everybody from their own device can work upon the same application. What do you call apps that are running on a server, not on your local storage? Very nice. Hosted applications. Everyone look at this, look at this, look at this. I use OneDrive. I'm going to show it to you all now. When I go to OneDrive, look here. Look here. I'll just open this particular file over here. Can you all see? This is what we call hosted applications. I can get many people to work upon the same document at the same time. It's still loading. Can you all see share over here? If I click on share, I can share. Can you all see what it says over here? Come on. Here, anyone with the link can edit. Oh, I can assign specific people to edit this document. You get it? This is an example of hosted application. It can bring people to work together, collaborative working. Right, I'm moving away from here. Hosted applications. Anything else? Or can I look at the marking scheme and tell me? Shimar, you've been very quiet. Look at the marking scheme and tell me any answers I missed out, we didn't think about. Question number 5. Missed anything? Louder? We said no video conferencing. Okay. Okay, fine. Anything else? Everything else is covered. Okay. All right. Then everybody, question number 6. Everybody, no, question number 6. Have I planned to do it? Or... No, question number 7. Another essay type question. Oh, lovely. 12 marker question. Everybody, take your writing books, not the paper. Writing books. I want you all to do a mind map first. Writing books, please. Write the final answer here. Do the mind map in your writing book first. So we'll do the mind map, take a break, come back and write the final answer. Dylan has found his first job in an IT department. He is deciding whether to join an online community of other IT professionals. Everybody okay with this? Dylan has got a job in an IT department and he is wondering whether to join an online community where there are other IT professionals also on that community. Okay, evaluate. Look at it from different angles. Advantages and disadvantages of Dylan joining an online community for IT professionals. So everybody, shall we start off with the advantages? I'll take down both. You all tell me what to do. Adil. Font. Yes, guys, tell me the advantages of joining an online community below. Or disadvantages. I'll give a disadvantage. You're not telling anything now. Can get addictive. True? You can then be wasting too much of time on it. You're always on it. Can get addictive. Okay, right. Go on. Now you all tell me. All of you all have joined Facebook and Instagram and all that now? Why did you all join it? What's the benefit in it? Akash? Louder? Socialize. Okay. In terms of the question, is this really an advantage? In terms of the question, read the question. Dylan has got a job in an IT department. So, for IT professionals, can I mention this? Can meet other IT professionals across the world. Okay, you can meet other people who are in the same field as you. Okay, so what's the benefit of meeting other people? Can increase your knowledge in this field, right? Can increase knowledge in IT field. Okay, so when you socialize with such people, when a problem comes up, even you can receive their advice. How do they deal with these cybersecurity problems? What softwares do they use? What type of hardware do they use? Is it clear? So you can increase your knowledge in the IT field. Okay, anything else? Can find better opportunities in the same field. True or not true? Very much true, right? Sometimes when you get into these fields, you can find people, you can find better opportunities for you to work for. Okay, can find better working opportunities. Right. Any disadvantages? Requires, okay, I'll take it down, but not a very strong point for me. Requires an internet connection. Okay, I'll take it down, but like I told you, how am I going to write it? Anything else? Okay, so what's the problem with digital footprint? Is it possible that he can get bullied online? Very much. We get some people, right? They just want to bully everybody else, isn't it? Okay, so that's possible, right? Can, what do you call? Can get affected by cyberbullying? Possible. But cyberbullying has no age, no? Anything else? Is it possible for you to be manipulated to think in a certain way? Or, for example, on the online computer, can the online community's algorithm work in a certain way to make you think that a certain brand is the best brand? Very much possible, right? We are all victims of that, isn't it? Social media ads are run in such a way to make us think that a specific brand is the best, isn't it? We don't see the negative content of it. We only see the positive content of it. You get it? Sometimes these platforms manipulate the way we think. They don't show us everything. They choose what to show us. Okay? If they figure out that we have a hatred towards a certain product, they might keep showing us content supporting that hatred. And if they feel that we have an interest towards a certain product, they might keep only showing content praising that product. Okay? Can be easily manipulated by the community's algorithm. When I write my answer, I'll explain this. Any advantages, guys? Can get addictive cyberbullying. What about your personal data? What about your personal data, guys? Risk of getting hacked or scammed, true? Very much true, okay? Risk of getting scammed. Okay, somebody can easily pretend to be somebody else and scam you. We spoke about these, right? Okay. What else? Any advantages? Be well aware of what's happening around the world in his field. I'll just say around the world. When I write my answer, I mean in his IT field. Okay, he knows about new softwares that have come out, about new techniques that are being used. Okay. Or for example, if there's a threat, a ransomware threat is growing, he would be aware of it. Okay, we'll give examples to support our answer, right? To show that we have a thorough understanding. Anything else, guys, girls? It's 1:12. Before you all go, give me anything else. We won't write all these answers. We will choose. We will choose. Anything else? Look at the marking scheme even and tell me anything else. Any answers that you really liked in the marking scheme that you think we must talk about? Guys online, have a look at the marking scheme and see any answers that you think we must talk about. Nothing? Guys, nobody's talking now. Question number, what is the number? 7. Privacy can be controlled only by the individual's user through their settings. Okay. Members may be giving away some rights to privacy knowingly or unknowingly. Once information is published, we spoke about cyberbullying instead of saying this. Okay. We can mention that. Once published, you can't unpublish it. Okay. Once published, cannot be removed. Okay. Anything else we can talk about? We spoke about that, no? We didn't talk about any monetization opportunities, no. I'll just note down monetization opportunities. And when we write our answer, we'll talk about it. We'll give some examples. Monetization opportunities as a positive. Monetization opportunities. It's a 12-marker question, guys. All right. Anything else? I'm going through it quickly. Yeah, pretty much others we have spoken about. Look at how do you get your 12 marks, guys? Demonstrates accurate and relevant knowledge and understanding throughout. Let's use examples. Applies understanding in order coherently to produce a fully developed response. Demonstrates an awareness of competing arguments and supports conclusion with. So everybody, we need to have a conclusion as well. Okay. Right. Okay. Everyone, you all have taken down your mind map, right? Here's our mind map. Okay, when you guys come back in 15 minutes at 1:30, we are going to write this final answer over here. Okay, right, guys. All of y'all, the marking scheme had given you the answers from different places, from monetization to privacy to collaboration. Okay, we just took only advantages, disadvantages now. Okay, no worries. When you guys come back, we'll be writing our final answer. After this, there's another essay type question also. Okay, that's why I did very little theory work today and I'm doing more questions today. Boys, girls, everybody, shall we start evaluating the advantages and disadvantages of Dylan? Dylan, right? Of Dylan, yes. Let's get started, everybody. Okay, let's get started. 12 marks. Okay. Let's try to have at least three advantages. Okay. It'll be a total of 6 points now. Let's try to put examples as well. Okay, boys, girls, everybody, how shall we start? Okay. Evaluate the advantage and disadvantage of Dylan joining an online community for IT professionals. Okay. So how shall we start? Hima, come on, we're done now. Okay, how shall we start? Just give a start. I mean, you're not getting any marks for it. You can't just directly start giving answers. No, how shall we get started? Everybody? What do you think? Okay, talk about an online community. Okay. So how shall you word it? Remind what an online community is. That's a good idea. What's the definition I gave you all? It's a virtual space, an online space, Himak, that brings people together based on what? Based on common interests, relationships. Okay, so we can start. That's a good start, actually. You can say an online community. An online community is a virtual space. That brings users together based on a common interest, or relationship. Okay, then go on to say Dylan being a part of an online community has its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so everybody, this time let's do things a bit differently. Give me a second to read the answers again. What were the answers we took? Everybody, normally we say all the advantages, then we bring in the disadvantages. Now this time, shall we write them both together? We'll give an advantage, and then we'll also, if there is a disadvantage to it, we'll mention its disadvantage. Okay, if there's no disadvantage, we will not. Okay, so what shall we start off with? We have just introduced a topic, no marks obviously for this. We are just setting the tone. Okay. Okay. So what shall we start off with? What is it? What are the points here that you are very confident in talking about? You have good examples for it. What do you think? Shall we start off with can meet other IT professionals across the world? Boys, all of y'all, shall we start off with this? Okay, so normally I'll give you all the start. Okay, so everybody, okay, has its advantages and disadvantages. Boys, what's going on over there? Come on. So what shall I say over here? So guys, for a working professional, which online community would you recommend them to be a part of? For professionals, for working people? Instagram, not a good idea. LinkedIn, sorry? Discord. I don't know much about Discord, but if you think so, you could say it. Do you have examples to give? It's all about creating communities. Okay. And you can find people in the same field as well. Okay. I'll take LinkedIn because I'm more confident in that. Okay. So you can say, joining an online community would provide Dylan with opportunities to meet with professionals who are also in the same field that he is in. Okay, now let's give an example to elaborate to show that we have understood. Okay, for example, LinkedIn would automatically suggest Dylan to connect with users who have the same job field as him. Okay. In this advantage itself, I'm going to further bring up another advantage. Joining an online committee would provide Dylan with opportunities to meet with professionals who are also in the same field that he is in. Okay. This would allow Dylan to easily find role models and mentors who can guide him, who can guide / motivate him to better perform at his job. Okay. Okay. Do you all agree with this? Agree? Okay. Once you join this online committee, automatically the moment you put your job description, the company you work for, LinkedIn will automatically start suggesting people for you to connect with. And these people will all be people, who are also in the same field as you. Okay, so when you start following people who are in the same field as you automatically want to be like them or you want to be better than them. Okay, right. Let's bring in another advantage similar to the above point. What can I say? What can my next point say? Guys, look at your mind map and tell below. Yes. Next, what should I talk about? I want to bring a disadvantage, but I can't find a disadvantage to counter this. Can we talk about this? He can then be aware, he can be well aware of what's happening around the world. Shall we talk about this? Okay. By following and being connected with like-minded people, or with users who are in the same field as he is, Dylan can be aware of what's happening in the IT world, what are the latest trends, what's becoming popular, okay, and ways, I can say, and ways of getting around IT issues, IT related issues. Okay. Shall we mention? So we'll have more advantages and disadvantages. So I can conclude with that, it's good for him to be a part of it. Okay. So I'm going to have more advantages and disadvantages. So I can conclude with, what? It's good for him to be a part. It's better for him to be a part. Sorry? Yeah. Disadvantage. I will talk about that separately. Okay. True. You can mention that also. Then I want to talk about how he can get job opportunities as well. Okay. Further, by having a profile in an online community, Dylan can what? Dylan can find better, can find Dylan can find employers that are looking for services that he offers, thus giving him opportunities to better working options. Okay, I'm not very happy with my wording here. Basically, what I mean is when you create a profile and tell what you do, you create an opportunity for other employers to discover you, isn't it? Personal branding, that was not exactly what I'm talking. You can also talk about that. I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about basically when you say, I'm working for this company's IT department, this is what I do. On your profile, when you say this stuff, other employers, when they come across your profile, they might be interested in hiring you. They might want, for you to work with them. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm not very happy with my wording here. Dylan can find employees that are looking for services that he offers, thus giving opportunities to better working options for him. Right. Higher salary. I just said better working options. Okay. Higher salary also you can say that would give him a better pay, or that would give him exposure to fields that he would like to be a part of. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. Now we are given 4 advantages now. So we'll stick to 3 disadvantages. So everybody, we didn't give examples now as we went along. Nobody reminded me here. We only gave an example over here, LinkedIn. Disadvantages, let's try to give examples. Okay, everyone done with this area? Let's talk about disadvantages. Let's try to put examples so we are showing that we have an understanding of what we're talking about. Okay, everybody, let's come down over here. So guys, what's a connecting word for a disadvantage? You were just praising it all this time. Now, how do you connect to a disadvantage? However, on the other hand, however, there are certain disadvantages with online communities that Dylan will have to face. So number one, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about the fact that it can be very addictive, it can be distractive. Okay. Online communities serve you based on your interests. Its algorithm can figure out your interests and only show you content that serves your interests. Okay. This can lead to Dylan becoming addicted to the online community and spending way too much of time scrolling it instead of dealing with his office work. Okay. This can lead to Dylan becoming addicted to the online community and spending way too much of time scrolling it instead of dealing with his office work. Guys online, I want to take attendance. Give me a second. Okay, let's bring in another disadvantage and then we'll go into our conclusion. What shall we talk about? Try to keep it connected to the previous point. Can be manipulated. Okay. Further, online communities can manipulate Dylan's thinking. Okay, getting him to think in a certain way. For example, the platform may keep showing him posts like what? May keep showing him posts related to how beneficial a certain IT solution is and hiding posts that describe the problems with this IT solution. May keep showing him posts related to how beneficial a certain IT solution is and hiding posts that describe the problems with this IT solution. This could easily lead to Dylan making poor decisions. So now it's time for a conclusion, everybody. We are given 4 advantages, 2 disadvantages. Okay. Now let's conclude. So our conclusion, because we gave more advantages, we have to conclude that, you know what, it's recommended that he joins an online community. However, he must keep the following in mind. Okay. Everyone know what a conclusion is, right? A conclusion is basically your verdict. What do you think? Okay. So your conclusion will normally be a summary of what you have mentioned above. Okay. So let's conclude, everybody. Oh, it's 151. Let's conclude. Let's conclude. Joining an online community can, what are the advantages we spoke about? What are the advantages we spoke about? If you all can combine all the advantages and give it to me in one sentence, that will be awesome. The advantages we spoke about was what? He can meet professionals. He'll know what's happening around the world. Okay, he can find better job opportunity. Can you put all that into one sentence and give me? Joining an online community can easily allow Dylan to increase his knowledge in his respective field, and find like-minded people who can motivate him, teach him, or even offer him a better job opportunity. Okay, or even offer him a better job opportunity. Sorry. But Dylan must be careful about how destructive it can be. But Dylan, so you see, guys, our wording is not saying him not to use it, right? We are saying use it, but be careful. Use it. Go ahead, use it. It has a lot of advantages for you, but just be a bit careful about what? About how destructive it can be. About how destructive and manipulative. Shall I put that also in the same sentence? How destructive and manipulative it can be. Wow, this is a good conclusion. Okay, so we are telling him, yes, our conclusion is, yes, go ahead, use it, but be careful about this. Okay, it can be very distractive where you will not be doing your office work properly. Okay, and it can also be manipulative, which can lead to you making poor decisions. You wrote all the answers? Right. The next one I want to do was also an essay question, but it's going to take time. Let's do a short question before you all go. Everybody, let's do one short question before you all go. Everyone done with this? Boys, okay? Okay. So guys, got everybody, we are moving with this. If you guys can have a look at question number 10, please. We'll do this. Question number 10, everybody. Can you all read it? Gati has a blog. He writes articles about wildlife photography here for his blog. In his blog, he has articles about wildlife photography here. He has a large following. Many people follow his posts. And he thinks he can make money from his blog. Two ways in which Gati could monetize his blog. Sponsorships, okay. Sponsored content. They have only asked to state to tell me how this works. Tell me how this works. They haven't asked, I'm asking you all. How will sponsored content bring him money? So in his blogs, what can he do? He can promote a certain camera brand, a certain camera equipment. Is it clear? He can promote, you know what, I do all my photography with this Nikon camera. It's the best. It's, you know, it can do this, it can do that. Okay, that's an example of sponsored content. Nikon would have paid him to say that. Okay. Something else? He can do affiliated link, affiliated marketing, where he promotes a certain product and he provides a link. Everybody who goes through that link and makes a purchase, he gets a commission. But I'm going to avoid that because that was not there in our tute. Okay, it's not wrong. I'm just going to avoid it. Give me something else, Ilu. Sorry? Yeah, what's the word? So other people advertise, and how does he earn? When they click, what was it called? He can enable pay-per-click ads, isn't it? He can enable pay-per-click ads. He shows ads on his site, and if anyone clicks on them, he gets a small commission from every click. Okay, enabling pay-per-click ads. Give me one more, and then you can go. Selling customer data. Selling customer, selling data about his followers. Okay, how is the marking scheme worded it? They said selling customer data. Or selling data about his subscribers. They give them the email. What did they say? Selling of customer data. Okay, they have just said that. Selling of customer data. So he can tell them to subscribe for free, and those details he will sell it to interested companies. Okay. Right, boys, girls, everybody then. With that, we are stopping. Everybody, tomorrow we continue with JavaScript. Tomorrow we have JavaScript functions. Quite a messy lesson, okay? So please be present on time. Try to come physically if you can. Okay, until we meet again tomorrow then. See you. Take care. Bye-bye.